Hi there everybody, and welcome to this special edition of the Oxygen Addict Triathlon podcast. This is the special charity podcast draw special edition. So all of you who are listening, I'm guessing most of you who are listening actually, I'm not going to make assumptions, know what this is all about. My very good friend Mark Moose Mills sadly passed away this summer, and to honour his life and to raise money for his family to help pay some medical bills that he had, we asked a lot of the guests we had on the show if they wouldn't mind contributing an item of their clothing, and in a lot of cases they've signed them as well. And you guys listening have kindly donated money through the Just Giving site to get a ticket into this prize draw. So what I've done is, anybody who's entered the prize draw, I've put all your names into a spreadsheet. If you've got multiple tickets because you're a patron, I've put those in. If you've got multiple tickets because you donated £50 or more, or £40 or more or whatever, I've put those in as well. So I've got a great big long list of people's names here. And what I'm going to do is use a random number generator to generate a number next to your name, and then I'm going to read out the item of clothing or whatever is the prize, and then the person who wins it. So let's jump right in and see what we can come up with here. First up, the first item is Kevin Collington's World Championship 70.3 signed backpack. This one has been won by number 225, who is Martin Rutherford. Congratulations, Martin. Second item is Kevin Collington's Ironman Cozumel backpack that he signed as well. This item's been won by number 215. Number 215 is Lee Spoor. Well done, Lee. Congratulations. Next up, Rachel Joyce sent us a whole bunch of clothing in, so thanks very much, Rachel. First up is her short-sleeved cycling jersey that's been won by number 27, which is Kerry McGawley. Congratulations, Kerry. You might even find that you can wear this to ride around in. Nice one. Next up is Rachel Joyce's skin suit, her race suit. It's a very nice suit. This is actually an Endura, one of their really good fast skin suits. This has been won by number 196, who is Andy Heaps. Check it out. Congratulations, Andy. Next up, Rachel Joyce's long-sleeved cycling jersey has been won by number 40, and that is Alistair Flett. Congratulations. Rachel Joyce's wind vest has been won by number 94, which is Stu Kilmartin. Next up, we've got 2 copies of John McAvoy's book Redemption, which is a brilliant read. So John, thanks very much for sending those in to us. The first one has been won by number 138, and that's Shane Wilson. Congratulations, Shane. The second copy has been won by number 166, and that's Paul Lunn. Congratulations, guys. Next up, Lucy Gossage sent us in one of her tri-tops, which she's signed, and that's been won by number 189. That's Shane Duffy. Congratulations, Shane. Next up, we've got a fantastic signed tri-suit from Sarah Piampiano. Her tri-suit has been won by number 263. 263, that's James England. Congratulations, James. Next up, Yvonne van Vlerken's white, the famous white tri-suit from her YouTube video. This one has been won by number 239. That's Mark McBride. Congratulations, Mark. Next up is Lionel Sanders' race vest. That's been won by number 256, which is Jason Holmes. Congratulations, Jason. That's brilliant. Next up, we've got signed tri-top and shorts from Laura Siddle. This has been won by number 38, who is Duncan Samwell. Congratulations. Kevin Collington's donated some more items as well. We've got a Hoka 11 running hat. That's been won by number 202, who is Kelly Stokes. Kevin Collington's Hoka 11 top has been run by number 249, which is Richard Stockton. Kevin Collington has also donated a pair of Hoka 11 tights. These have been won by number 81, and that's Carlos Bass. And near the end here, the Precision Hydration kindly donated an advanced sweat test. This is one of their in-person sweat tests. Now the only condition here is you've got to get yourself to them to have this sweat test done. They won't be coming to you, but you can contact them to see where they'll be, and they'll honour giving you a free sweat test. This has been won by number 86, which is Paul Lunn again. Congratulations, Paul. That's the second one for you. Thanks very much for making multiple donations. That's brilliant. And finally, we've got a £100 voucher to spend at tgstore.co.uk, which they've very kindly donated, another one of our show sponsors. This has been won by number 12, which is Alex Bradley. All right, fantastic, guys. If you just want to email through to help@oxygenaddict.com, send through your name and your delivery address, and I'll get all of those things posted out to you. So I just wanted to close by saying thank you very much for contributing to all the people who've paid some money for a ticket into the prize draw. We managed to raise well over £2,000 in the end, which will go a long way to contributing to some of the medical bills that Mark's family had, which is brilliant. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about him before I finish. So I first met Mark in 1998. I was working at a summer camp. I was in my early 20s at the time and had just finished university. And Mark took me and a lot of my friends out on an awful lot of great adventures. Whether it was rock climbing, running out into the mountains, sailing. He was an avid outdoorsman. He was passionate about all the elements of the outdoors. And he just had this unbelievable passion for life. He'd be driving along on a hot day and he'd suddenly go, right, we need to go for a swim. And he'd park his car up and he seemed to know where all of the swimming holes were all the way across New England. And we'd go piling off down some path and jump out of a tree into a big stream in the mountains and then get back in the car soaking wet and keep on driving. On one of these trips, we were out running and hiking through the woods, me and a couple of friends and Moose, and we came round a path in the forest to be faced with an enormous black bear with 2 cubs, and Mark ran at the bear to put himself between the bear and us to give us time to get away. This is the kind of person that he was. Without any sort of thought for his own safety, immediately ran with his dog to put himself between us and this bear, which to this day has been one of the most mind-blowing experiences of my life. He was hit by lightning, not once but twice. He was physically hit by lightning twice. So yeah, what an incredible guy. He was an inspiration to me as an athlete. He was an ultra runner who I think I've mentioned on the blog that I wrote on the Oxygen Addict website, which if you haven't read, I'd love you to go and read about him. He'd run 50 milers. He'd run 106 marathons, I think, 1,100-mile races, all of these up in the mountains, so pretty challenging races anyway. And cumulatively over the course of his life, he ran over 65,000 miles, which we worked out was more than twice the circumference of the Earth, if you can believe that. So that's a pretty worthy goal, I think, for anybody who enjoys running. And more than that, he was an incredibly kind, warm, generous, funny, entertaining, gentle personality who later on in his career moved into massage therapy and became a very talented and skilled massage therapist and healer who helped a lot of the endurance community based in Boulder, Colorado, where he ended up moving to. So it's been really great to be able to put something like this together. I'm incredibly I'm incredibly grateful to all of you for contributing, and I'm incredibly grateful to be in the position that we could put something like this together as a kind of tribute to him. So thanks very much all of you who've contributed. This has been a beautiful tribute to a great person, and hopefully we'll be able to make this podcast charity appeal into an annual thing. So yeah, all the people who've won something, get in contact with us, and thanks very much again for your support. Cheers now.